What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 5 of our Pokemon Renegade Platinum walkthrough. In the previous video, we took on the first gym leader, Rourke, who is the rock and ground type gym leader. We won our very first gym badge, and it was a lot tougher than I expected. If you guys didn't realize, Pokemon Renegade Platinum is a difficulty ROM hack, so it is a lot harder than your standard mainline games, so you just got to be prepared for that. The first gym leader had a full team of 6 Pokemon, and it was a real struggle, but we got the badge at the end of the day, and we also explored Auberg pretty well. And now, just before leaving, we bumped into Barry, and he told us about the next gym leader. He said we've got to head back to Jubilife City, and then we've got to make our way from here to the next city where we can take on the next gym leader. But now, as we have made it back, it looks like we have run into a bit of trouble. We have found Professor Rowan and Dawn here, and it looks like Team Galactic is causing some problems. They don't want to let them through, or they're trying to take something from them, and that's not going to fly with us. We're definitely going to teach these guys a lesson if we can battle them. They don't know who they're dealing with, and they keep telling us that they're from Team Galactic, but we don't care. We're going to battle these galactic grunts and teach them a lesson for sure. Their first 2 Pokemon they send out, because it is a tag team battle, is Stunky and Glameow, and they're both level 13. We have gone with Shinx, and Clefairy is helping us. So Clefairy isn't our Pokemon, that's our teammate Dawn. I don't think these Team Galactic grunts stand a chance. They don't know who they picked a fight with. They definitely picked a fight with the wrong people. But they have put our Shinx to sleep, but Clefairy hits them back and puts Glameow to sleep. So we'll see how we can do. Clefairy is also poisoned, so it looks like Clefairy is going to be knocked out. They seem to target Clefairy a whole bunch. Perhaps they were a bit intimidated by it. But now Dawn has sent out her starter Pokemon, Chimchar, which is level 14, and its fire attacks are definitely going to be useful. I'm waiting for Shinx to wake up, but Shinx just seems to be sleeping and sleeping. I want to get some attacks in now and knock them out. Chimchar's also getting pretty weak, so we're going to have to help out sooner or later. I'm not sure how many turns you can actually stay asleep for. Unfortunately, Chimchar got knocked out and Shinx leveled up. We didn't even do any attacks, so it was all Chimchar's work, but we'll take the experience. And finally, Shinx has woken up and we can start attacking. We hit Glameow with a spark and we one-shot it. So that's exactly what we needed. And now they have sent out Silicune and Gascoon. Both of these are like middle evolution Pokemon. They like cocoon Pokemon. So their defense is quite high, but their attack isn't all that high yet. I'm not sure why Dawn hasn't sent out any more Pokemon. Maybe she only has the 2 at the moment. So it looks like we're going to have to just take on 2 Pokemon all the time. But Shinx finally got knocked out, so we're going to send out Larvitar next, who is also level 13. We'll see how he does. At least his Bulldoze attack can attack and hit both of the opponents. We knocked out Cascoon. It's just Silcoon left. But our Bulldoze attack didn't do very much damage to Silcoon. We have hit it with a Rock attack now, which is super effective, and we one-shotted it. So Larvitar has taken down 2 of their Pokemon, and we have defeated them. That was fairly easy. So hopefully those grunts have learned a lesson. They run off before they get in any more trouble. And Professor Rowan and Dawn are very thankful that we helped them out. And we also let Professor Rowan know that we have earned our first gym badge. So it seems like Dawn and myself are going to both take on the gym challenge and try get all 8 gym badges. And Professor Rowan definitely approves. They both leave, and then a stranger comes up to us and gives us a fashion case. So I believe you can dress up your Pokemon and enter them into some kind of fashion show. So I'm not sure why he gave us that, but we'll take it. I think he was happy that we chased Team Galactic away. But we head through the ravaged cave again, and before Team Galactic was blocking the staircase here, now they have finally left, so we can actually explore the northern route. So there are a few trainers here to battle. We have just picked up the hold item Miracle Seed, and I think I'm going to try take on as many trainers as we can, because we've got to strengthen our team and level them up as much as possible. These gym leader battles are going to be super tough moving forward, so I want to try and get as much experience as we can and get as much training in. We did find a woman there, and now we have just taken on 2 trainers for a little tag team battle. And we've just picked up another TM, Bullet Seed, which is a really strong grass type attack. But we have finally made it to the next town, which is called Floroma Town. We're going to heal up our Pokemon and chat to everyone in the Pokemon Center. And it looks like the reporter lady is there again. So I wonder what questions they're going to ask us this time, and which 3 starter Pokemon will get rewarded. So let's go and try and take that on right away. We have already been awarded the Gen 1 starters and also the Gen 3 starters. So I'm not sure which starters we will receive from this reporter lady, but the answers to the questions are all no, no, and no. So there's 3 questions that she asks, and all of the answers are no, so it's pretty easy for you guys. But let's see what 3 Pokemon she has. And the first Pokemon she sends out is Chikorita, the grass-type Pokemon from Gen 2. So I guess we're going to take on all of the Gen 2 starters and get given them as a reward if we win this battle. So Gen 2, I think, is Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil. They're awesome. Probably some of my favorite starters, to be honest. But let me know in the comments down below, what are some of your favorite Gen starters? Do you like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3? It goes all the way up to Gen 9. So comment down below, what are your top 3 favorite gens for starter Pokemon? Mine's definitely Gen 1 is gonna be my all-time favorite forever. Gen 2 is probably my second favorite. My third favorite is a toughie, probably Gen 9 or Gen 7. I do really like Rowlet and Decidueye from Gen 7 from Sun and Moon. But the new Gen 9 starters are really awesome too. I love Fuecoco. It's quite tough to pick which 3 because sometimes you might only like 1 or 2 of the 3 starters from each gen. But now we have defeated Chikorita, and the reporter has sent out Totodile, which is definitely my favorite or second favorite water type starter Pokemon. Squirtle and Totodile are my favorite by far. Those are the only 2 water type starters I like, really. Piplup is probably the third with Empoleon. But we have defeated Totodile, and finally they've sent out the fire type Cyndaquil, which is a huge fan favorite. A lot of people love Typhlosion. But we have sent out Squirtle to knock it out. We're trying to keep the type advantage, and we knock it out with our second Bubble Beam. So it was a fun little battle, and now we can get the Gen 2 starters. So if you've been waiting to try and find a Gen 2 starter, now you can add them to your team. And it's a perfect time to train them up before we reach the second gym. I have no idea who the second gym leader is or what type Pokemon they use, but hopefully we can get some information on that soon so we can try and prepare our team for it. I don't know if the gym is in Floroma Town itself. It might be in another town, but we'll do some exploring and see what all there is to do in Floroma Town. It looks like a beautiful little village. Now we've just entered the Pokemart to chat to everyone around there. It seems like Floroma Town is famous for all its beautiful flowers. There are so many colorful flowers around here. And it looks like we have found a berry shop or something. There's 2 berry plants growing outside, so we're going to pick those, and those berries might be pretty useful. But let's see what's inside the berry shop and if we can buy anything or if we'll get given anything. We already get given a Pecha berry, and here you can actually buy a whole bunch of different stuff. There's a whole bunch of items that you can make or trade. So if you've got a whole bunch of berries, you can actually trade the berries for those items. It looks like some really interesting items there for sure. And the other girl in the shop gives us the spray duck, which is like a spray bottle. I suppose if you plant your berries, you can water them using that. And now we're going to come and chat to the people in this house. They've just given us TM40, which is Aerial Ace. I think that's a really fast flying type attack, physical attack. So we'll definitely take that. But it doesn't look like Floroma Town is all that big. We'll see what else there is. It just looks like there's a ton of flowers. But when we head up north, it looks like there are a couple people here, and there's some Team Galactic people blocking an exit there. So I'm not sure what those 2 Team Galactic people were doing in the corner. But we obviously can't go through that route yet. So we'll continue on eastwards and explore what else there is. We've picked up some berries along the way and taken on a trainer or 2. And now it looks like we have entered Valley Windworks, a new area. It looks like there's a wind farm or something here. And there's a really big building with a galactic grunt outside. You've got to battle the grunt, and if you defeat her, she'll run off inside, and that will allow us to go inside. But I think she's locked the door behind her, so we might need to try find a key of some sort to get in. So we'll just explore some of the area. I think you can find some really cool Pokemon in that grass. So take some time out in this area and really do some exploring. We have caught and encountered some really cool Pokemon around here. But it seems like we've found more Galactic Grunt members. So they seem to be out in full force here. Unfortunately, they don't let us through just yet. So let's make our way all the way back to Floroma Town, and let's go and chat to those other 2 Team Galactic Grunts in the corner. Maybe they can give us some kind of information. And they're not even here anymore, so we can enter, and it looks like they've moved further on inside. So here you can actually battle the 2 grunts. It looks like we have found like a secret garden area. It looks absolutely beautiful. But now the Team Galactic Grunts have sent out 2 Pokemon, and they're both poison types. They've sent out Zubat and Krogunk, and we have gone with Machop and Larvitar up front. As you can see, our Machop is already at level 20. We have done a ton of training off camera. I really want to try get most of my team to level 20 before we take on the next gym leader. So we've got a lot of work to do, especially with our Larvitar. If we can evolve some of our Pokemon, that will give us a massive edge. But let's see how we do against these Team Galactic Grunts. They shouldn't be too difficult. We just knocked out Zubat, and Machop has grown to level 21. And our Larvitar has also just grown to level 15. So we're slowly making steady progress. Krogunk hits our Machop, but it doesn't do very much damage. And now Team Galactic has sent out Spinarak level 15. So hopefully we can take both of these Pokemon out. Team Galactic only has 4 Pokemon in total for this battle, so it's not too difficult. Just make sure that your team is healed up before you take them on. But we've knocked out Krogunk, and now we hit Spinarak with a really strong attack. It's super effective, we knocked it out, and Team Galactic's final Pokemon is Ladybug. So we should be able to knock this out in the next turn or two. Ladybug has tried to raise its defense, but our attacks are just too strong. We one-shot Ladybug, and that's it for the Galactic Grunts. We have beaten them once again. Team Galactic has got to learn not to mess with us. And what do you know? Our Squirtle is evolving. So this is absolutely epic. We've just evolved into War Turtle. That's going to give our team a massive boost. Hopefully more of our Pokemon will evolve soon. It's so exciting. And it looks like Team Galactic have left something behind. And it is the key to that building that we couldn't enter by the Windworks. This man is also giving us some honey. You can buy some honey from him too, and apparently you can rub that honey on certain trees and it will attract a wild Pokemon. So we definitely have to give that a go, and it's only certain trees. If you look outside this building, this is the kind of tree that you can use the honey on. So I think we should maybe give it a go. We'll see if we can find any other trees along these routes now that we know what to look out for. But now that we have the key, I think we should try make our way back to the building in the Valley Windworks now that we can enter it. And let's test out. We've found another tree, so we're going to put some honey on it and let's see who we can find. And we got an Apom, really cool. That's a interesting normal type Pokemon. I believe you could also get lucky and get like Pineco or Heracross or Pinsir or something. So we're definitely going to try it a lot more often and see who we can find. As for this Apom, I really want to try and catch it. We'll see if we can. It's only at level 12. We throw out a Pokeball and booyah, we got it. So Apom has been added to the team. But this video has already been quite long now. I think we're going to end it off here and we'll explore this building in the next episode. Thanks for watching.